built this house from paper hearts, lit it up, then watched it fall apart. You spoke of always I believed, so did we. Now all that's left are scattered lines and smoke that lingers in my mind. I reach for you in dreams I fade, but morning knows what love can't take. Ashes and air, that's all we are. Burn our wishes in a midnight scar. Call your name, but it fades too soon, like firelight by the moon. No more flames, no more fights, just the silence of goodbye. Ashes and echo is all left behind. Your voice still haunts the hallway walls, soft as dust, but loud as falls. I try to clean the air we breathe, but ghosts don't leave when they're believed. I found your sweater smelled alive, and I still feel the heat we made. In the cold you let invade. Ashes and it goes, that's all we knew. A love too wild to make it through. We rose too fast, we burned too bright. Now we can't look at the light. The past still sings in broken tones, but I face it all alone. Ashes and echoes in a place we once called home. Maybe some things are meant to stay, maybe love just fades that way. But if you ever feel the spark, know you still live in my dark. Ashes and echoes, we can't revive the dead we burn so much alive. You're in the crack of who I am still. We were never built to last, just a match struck in the past. Ashes and echoes are all we have. Curtains haven't moved in days, no footsteps in the hallway. The laughter that once filled this place now echoes just to haunt me. Your picture's still beside the bed, but the frame feels colder now. And I still sleep on my side, like you're coming back somehow. I tried to repaint the walls, but they still whisper all your flaws. This is where the light used to live, where your voice would softly give. Every corner held your name. Now it's quiet, now it's strange. I sit in shadows you left behind, hoping time will realign. But it's just a shell I wander in, where the light used to live. The kitchen's full of empty plates that never got their second place. I tried to cook the way you do, but it just doesn't taste like grace. I talk to chairs like you're still there, pretending it's a game, but the silence answers clearer than anything you'd say. I keep your sweater near, just to feel like you're still here. This is where the light used to live, where your warmth and more to give. Now the window's letting cold, and the stories feel too old. I trace the cracks along the floor, like you might walk through that door, but all I find is emptiness, where the light used to live. Maybe someday I'll move on, pack the pain and just be gone, but I still find you in the air, and I'm not ready not to care. This is where the light used to live, where we had so much to give. Now I'm just a ghost in love with a past I'm tired of, still hoping for a start that you might still survive in this quiet room of memories, where the light used to live. We played our hearts like vinyl, every word a perfect line, danced through every promise, pretending we were fine. You held me like forever while your eyes were miles away. I should have known the truth, but I chose to stay. We built a song out of illusions, but now I see the cracks and know the frame. These were the lies we sang in love, sweet and deadly like a drug. You kissed me with a verse that was rehearsed, and I believed every note until it hurt. Now every melody reminds me of everything we weren't. Yeah, these were the lies we sang in love. You said I was your always, I said you were my light, but love was just a story we told to make it right. Now I'm burning old recordings of the nights we used to fake, each harmony a memory that I wish I didn't make. Truth was buried in the rhythm, and now it's screaming in the silence left behind. These were the lies we sang in love, soft as heaven, cold as blood. You made me feel alive inside a lullaby, but it was all a scripted play that went too far. Now I'm stuck with every chorus and the shattered heart. Would you sing it all again if you knew how it would end? Would you change the line to walk away before the song began? These were the lies we sang in love, echoes I can't get rid of enough. You gave me truth behind. Now the silence speaks the words you never could, and the lies we sang in love still sound too good. I've been walking through the wreckage of our past. Every word you left still echoes holding fast. I tried to build a wall with all the things unsaid, but silence cuts deeper than the words we never bled. I held my breath, I thought time would mend, all it did was break me again. Hearts don't heal in silence, they break where love once grew. You can't fix what's dying by pretending it's not true. I needed your voice, not your absence, but you chose the quiet end. Now I'm screaming through the silence where your echoes never end. Photographs lie better than our eyes, smiles frozen still beneath the truth that dies. You shut the door without a sound or fight, and left me drowning in the silence of the night. I tried to be strong, I tried to be still, but nothing quiet ever helped me heal. Hearts don't heal in silence, they bleed beneath the skin. You can't find forgiveness when you don't let it begin. I reach for your voice, not your distance, but all I got was air. Now the silence is my prison, and you're no longer there. Speak, even if it shakes. Love, even if it breaks. 'Cause ghosts are born when we don't try. Silence is just a slow goodbye. Hearts don't heal in silence, they shatter piece by piece. You can't save what's dying by saying nothing in the least. I beg for a word, just one sentence, but you left me with the end. Now I'm learning to live with the silence, and a heart that will never mend, and a heart that will never mend. We were sparks in the silence, burning brighter than the sun. Every touch was violent, in the best kind of a run. But somewhere in the stillness, we lost the heat inside. Now I'm sleeping next to ashes, where your flame used to lie. No storms, no screams, just cold, and love that won't take hold. You're the fire that fades, Not with a scream, but a sigh. I watched you die in stages, while you stopped asking why. We used to burn, we used to break. Now we're just smoking yesterday. You're the fire that faded, and I couldn't make you stay. You used to chase me like thunder. Now you barely speak my name. I'm still holding on to embers, but you're not feeding the flame. We danced in wild destruction. Now we're strangers in this room, with nothing left to offer but a love we can't exhume. The silence says it all, even louder than the fall. The silence says it all, even louder than the fall. You're the fire that faded, left no scars I could see, but every breath feels jaded since you stopped needing me. We used to light the dark with hope. Now we're just shadows learning to cope. You're the fire that faded, and I'm lost in the smoke. Could we ever strike the match again, or was this fire meant to end? I reach for heat that's long been gone, but some flames don't stay lit too long. You're the fire that faded, not in flames but in regret. And though my soul still waited, you were already forget. We burned like stars, we felt like rain. Now I'm just walking through the pain of the fire that faded, and left nothing but your name. You left your coat, your key, your sin, but took the part that made me whole. Now silence moves in every room, like it was carved into my soul. People say the time will heal, but clocks don't mend the way I feel. I smile through the noise, but inside I'm just a voice. Lonely isn't just a word, it's the sound of no one there. It's the echo of a name that no one else will ever care. Is the space between the sheets where your warmth used to burn. Lonely isn't just a word, it's a lesson that I learned. I see you in the quiet light, when mornings used to glow. Coffee tastes like memories of things I'll never know. I laugh when I'm lost, but it always turns to dust. Lonely isn't just a word, It's a heart that beats too loud in a room that never turns. Lonely isn't just a word, it's a fire that quietly burns. It's not the dark that scares me now, it's the light without your face. It's waking up and reaching out to a memory I can't replace. Lonely isn't just a word, it's the rhythm of my days. It's the shadow in the mirror that never walks away. It's a whisper with no sound and a tear I've never heard. Lonely isn't just a word, it's a world where you don't return. You left your ghost between these sheets, I still feel you in the folds. The bed remembers how we used to breathe, but your touch is growing cold. We used to hold on through the night, now I just hold the fading light. The silence screams your name, while I lie here just the same. Cold sheets, walls on scars. You're gone but not that far. Every inch still knows your name, every wound still burns the same. I sleep on one side of the bed, like you're still in my arms, but all that's left is cold sheets and warm scars. Mirror shows a man undone, eyes too tired to cry. I trace the lines where love once clung, now they just whisper goodbye. I light a cigarette for comfort and pretend it's not for pain, but your memory's a fever running circles in my brain. I dream in black and gray since your color slipped away. Cold sheets, warm scars, this room remembers who we are. I reach for you but fall through air, like you were never really there. The blanket wraps around the ache, like it's trying to disarm, but it can't erase these cold sheets. Scars, every pillow holds a lie that we were built to last. But now I'm lying in the ruins of a love we burned too fast. Cold sheets, warm scars, time won't heal what's torn apart. You took your things but not the pain, it lingers like a sad refrain. I breathe in nights we'll never share, with a heart that's bruised but bare, still haunted by cold sheets and the warmth you left walls left there.
was a time I felt too much. Now I can't even cry. Tears dried out with your goodbye, and I don't remember why. I stare at walls for hours, but they don't speak like you. Even the pain is quiet now, like it gave up on me too. I used to bleed in color, now everything is gray. I forgot how to feel since you walked away, like someone turned me off and left me in the fray. I fake a smile, I fake the day, but nothing ever feels real. I'm not broken, I'm just numb. I forgot how to feel. I try to play your favorite song, but it just falls so flat. Even the music knows you're gone and won't bring you back. I talk to friends like I'm alive, but I'm a ghost in their life, wearing masks to hide the space where you once burned so bright. I miss the heart, I miss the fire. Now I miss even the pain. I forgot how to feel since you closed that door. You took the part of me that used to feel for more. No love, no hate, just hollow space where dreams no longer heal. This isn't hard, it's silence. I forgot how to feel. Maybe one day I'll remember what it's like to breathe again. But until then I'll be floating through this world without an end. Forgot how to feel, and I don't even care. It's not the saddest truth of all that you're not even there. I used to burn, I used to break, but now I don't even kneel. I'm not alive, just standing still. I forgot to feel.
I wrote your name 1,000 times in ink that never fades. Each page a silent prayer to the love we let decay. I fold the words so carefully, like maybe they still mean something more than memories of what we might have been. But I keep them in a box where your voice no longer talks. These are the letters I'll never send, words I'll whisper to the wind. Tales of I'm sorry, I miss you still, of nights that time refused to kill. You'll never know the things I write when I'm alone at 2 a.m. These are the letters I'll never send, but I'll write them just the same. I tell you how the world still spins, but I've been standing still. How I fake the laugh that touch the wind, but nothing ever fills the space you left between my ribs, the silence in my chest, where love once lived like fire, now only smoke and rest alone. I sign your name in quiet, like you'd ever write me back. These are the letters I'll never send, pages soaked in my pens, each line a bridge to the undone, each tear a war that's never won. You'll never hear the words I scream inside my shaking pen. These are the letters I'll never send, but I'll write them all again. Maybe they're not meant for you, maybe they're to keep me whole, a way to bleed without the scars, to let you go, to lose control. These are the letters I'll never send, and maybe that's the end. You'll never know how much I care, how much I wish you'd still be there, but every word I'll write tonight will hold you like a friend. These are the letters I'll never send, but I'll love you till the end. The clock strikes 12 and I still see your shadow lying next to me. The room goes quiet but not my mind. You're everywhere I try to hide. The stars look like your distant eyes, and I can't sleep beneath the light. I reach across the bed again, but all I find is what's been left. Midnight wears your name like a ghost in soft perfume. It lingers in the air like you're walking through the room. The darkness knows my shame, and the silence speaks in flame. Every night's the same, 'cause midnight wears your name. The wind outside still sounds like you, soft and cruel and cutting through. The echoes in the hallway call, but no one answers when I fall. But I'm still chasing back in time. You're in the way the curtain sways, and songs I swore I'd never play. Midnight wears your name in the stillness of the sheets. It wraps around my chest like a memory that repeats. I'll whisper just to feel like something still remains, but I can't escape. When midnight wears your name. They say the night will pass, but some nights stay the same. But when the world forgets you, midnight still remembers every phrase. Midnight wears your name like a scar I never chose, though the morning comes, it's the night that always knows. You come into the dark like a song I can't replay. I'm lost again, 'cause midnight wears your name.